Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Tarot Noir, and I am your intuitive tarot reader, TAB. You already know what time it is. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you thumbs up the video, like the video, dislike the video, click that notification bell if you are interested in this content, so you'll be notified if if or when we drop another video. Okay, how's everyone doing? Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! I'm glad. Everyone should be doing fine. Hoping, you guys are working on your manifestations, working on your prosperity, working on your love life, working on everything, your health, mental health. I hope everything is going well for y'all. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to the content. And to my new subscribers, we do a little everything over here at Tarot Noir. We touch on all bases. We try to. Okay. So let's go ahead and cleanse the energy, but this is the part 3 to the David and Celeste reading. Okay, so new information has dropped, so I want to do a reading with the new information that has dropped on the case. Okay, let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. I'd like to thank my passed on loved ones, my ancestors, my spiritual warriors, my spiritual guidance. Thank you for the wisdom you have bestowed on me. Thank you for helping me with my transformation. Thank you for your strong boundaries and protections to keep ill will people and ill will intentions off of my mind and off of um my spiritual aura. Okay, thank you for protecting me and keeping those people at bay. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the prosperity, the abundance, my health. Thank you for everything, teaching me the lessons I needed to be taught when I needed to be taught. Okay, and also, definitely, I'm sending love and light to my subscribers, my viewers, and protection as well for them. Okay, we are one. We are one. Yes, we are doing a part 3. Okay, and I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, and be safe out there. If you're out there doing the Halloween festivities, it can be crazy out there. People drinking and doing that and celebrating. And you got people who don't celebrate and they still have a good time. Okay, so I'm just gonna wish you guys a happy Halloween. I've already did some festivities this year, but tonight I'm gonna be watching It Comes to Dairy, which is the It movie, the It series. With Stephen King is really good. I'm a Stephen King fan. I read the book, and the book is like this thick, this thick. I read the whole book when I was in middle school. Um, and I've been fascinated with Stephen King ever since. I like all of his stuff. So I'm watching that tonight. It's going to be horror movie night. It's going to be, self-love, self-care tonight. Okay. So let's get into this reading. David and Celeste part 3. Okay. There has been some information that has dropped. Everything on this channel is alleged. Also, my channel is for adults. All readings on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, there has been some new information that has dropped on the David and Celeste situation. Um, so the person that leased the house to David's manager has hired a private investigator because it just things didn't sit right. This happened at his property, or allegedly something happened on his property. So you look at it from a landlord point of view. I want to know what happened in the house. So I'm going to hire a private investigator to go and see what's really happening here. Okay, what really happened? Is there any other evidence that the police didn't find, or what have you? And the private investigator came out. There were some things he could confirm, and then there's some things he could not confirm. Okay, there was some farm tools found. Okay, some farm tools found that the police didn't pick up. Okay, I don't know if they're going to test it. I don't know if it has any DNA on it. They did not say. Like, he's only, the private investigator could only tell us what they are able to tell us. But there were some clues that was left behind that the police did not pick up on. How do you miss farm tools? Machinery. They said that they found machinery in the house. Okay. And since then, a new character is in play, and this friend of David is called Neo. His name is Neo. Okay. He looked Asian descent. Um, he looks young, could be around David's age or whatever. His picture is coming up. Okay. Um, David's still not locked up or anything like that. Also, he has transferred the artist David has transferred um some real estate or some properties to his mother's name. Okay, that's kind of suspicious too. But we're gonna stop the talking and we're gonna get right straight into it. Okay, let's start with the farm tools. Okay, um, Seven of Cups. Many opportunities here. This is the Alien Tarot deck. Okay, so these farm tools, I am thinking what I'm picking up many ways, possibly 7 farm tools, seven pieces of farm tools, allegedly, machinery. And then we have the seven, well, 7 being the person right here. You have 3 and 3. And then look at the imagery, the person in the front, which is much smaller than everybody else in the group. Okay. So I'm picking up um allegedly I'm going to say that those farm tools were definitely used. I'm going to say that. 7 farm tools. You see how everyone has a bubble over their head, and then you got the one alien that doesn't? Like they sacrificed this alien, like they're all into this alien. They're looking at this alien, and this alien is the smallest, and it possibly could represent Celeste because she was young. This could be a couple of things. I'm picking up, it could be 7 or 6 farm tools or machinery that was associated with the dismemberment of the body, allegedly. And I'm gonna also say it could be 6 people that know, because I'm not counting the person right here. I'm counting the other 3, the other 6. It could be 6 people a part of this body dismemberment. Okay. So this to me definitely signifies that the farm tools is associated with the body. Okay. What's interesting is, why didn't the police pick it up? Why didn't the police pick that up? How did they miss that? Why is that not evidence in a part of the case? How did they miss that? And the private investigator found it. King of Swords. Hold on. Let's keep going. What about this King of Swords? 8 of Wands message. King of Swords. Message here. 4 of Pentacles. This King of Swords is very suspicious to me. How did they miss this? It's such a, the King of Swords, the sword suit is all about analytics, and it's all about being logical, and it's all about being the truth. How did they miss this? This gives me the energy of the landlord finding out the truth. Okay. Yeah. He may have received a message. The 8 of Wands represents message, or something stuck out to him for him to launch this investigation. 4 of Pentacles. The fact that somebody is holding back from messaging. Somebody messaged this damn landlord. Let me get some more energy on here. on this King of Swords. This King of Swords is the landlord. This is what I'm picking up. He seeks the truth, but he's holding the ultimate sword. And then the message here. I feel like he was messaged. Somebody told him or something stuck out to him at his residence. It's a message here. There is a message here because the police should not have. Let me get some more energy on this King of Swords. The police should have picked that up. And that's really odd that the PI picked it up and he didn't pick it, but the police didn't pick it up. The Four of Pentacles can also represent holding on or holding back. What's this energy on this King of Swords? What? The Star. What? Page of Wands. Okay, so Star situation, okay? Star, this situation. I feel like this landlord is not telling everything. This landlord knows more than what he's telling. Because there's no way the police should have not found those farm tools. The police did not find it. The PI found it. I feel like this star energy and what it represents is David. And then this Page of Wands here is a new one in a new beginning. I think he has talked to David. The landlord has talked to David. Some kind of way. Some kind of way. And I feel like that landlord has other information and has other evidence in that house. And it could be a possibility that David and him has had a conversation sometime after that. But there's something that stuck out to him. Maybe the fact that, he felt, maybe the landlord is feeling like, okay, well, this is my house. I want to make sure everything is straight. But I feel like David has spoken to him and told him something, or possibly may have offered him money to keep his mouth shut. There is definitely communication happening between the landlord and David. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. To hold on to the truth. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is being inspired and being like in transformative energy. I think David is trying to persuade that landlord not to give up more information or not to, tell. It's something with that landlord. The fact that his PI found it and the police didn't. That means, to me, it makes it seem like either it was hidden when the police showed up. Okay. The heavy machinery. It's giving me like this landlord knows a little bit more than what he's telling. And he is communicating with David in reference to this. But David is trying to make it seem like he didn't do it. And the landlord is not going for it, but they have been in communication. Because there's no way that the police, Seven of Wands, everybody, yeah. He's seeking protection. It's something like I told y'all in the second reading. I said there's something in that house. Lo and behold, the PI comes out, finds the machinery. Okay. David's energy is playing the victim here. They're after me. They're doing this to me. I also feel like he wants to know what else this landlord knows. Okay. It's something there. It's something with this damn landlord and David. It's something, some sort of communication, something, and then all of a sudden the PI finds the fucking, the tools and the machinery, and the body is already, you know, laid to rest or whatever they needed to do with it. This comes up after Celeste is buried. Okay, it's something there. There is something there. Let's go into the true crime oracle. There's something there. There's no way the police should have fucking not found that machinery. And then also what I'm picking up is just the timing. The timing is lagging. It's lagging with this case. It's lagging. It's lagging. It's drawn out. Nobody's been brought in. It's just lagging and lagging and lagging. It's like the clock is working for the wrong team, because the more, you know, this don't come out to after she's buried, after the remains, whatever they may have done. I don't know if they cremated her or not. This information comes out. Why didn't it come out when they first searched the house? Why didn't the police find it? It's just not. And the PI was like, this stuff was just sitting there. So I'm not understanding. It's like lagging, knowing that the longer it takes, the harder it'll be to prove that David did this, because DNA, it deteriorates like that. It's all about timing with this case. And as you see in the news, they just dragging it. They're just dragging. Everybody's dragging in this damn case. Okay. Everybody's dragging. Okay. So let's see what else about the tools that was found. I'm just going to pull a couple. This is really, it's just really getting weird. This shit is getting weird. This case is the weirdest. Marriage wedding. Huh. Ooh. Egotism. Male. Let me get one more. Healing. See, that's where that Page of Wands come from. That's where that star energy is coming from. Okay? That's where that star energy is coming from. He's portraying, see, David is portraying, he's playing victim right now. He may have some, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. They did find also opioids, drugs. They found pill bottles in there. The star represents healing. David could be telling the landlord, hey, I had a drug addiction or something, this, that, and other things. They found pill bottles. That was another thing that they found. So the fact when the healing card came out, that confirms with the star card, because that's also healing and renewal, star power. Okay, with him, but David being the star and healing, he could be telling this landlord, look, I was going through some weird things, and I had a drug addiction. We still have not seen David out and about like this dude has been healing. I wouldn't be surprised if he is in some sort of rehab, or having been watched under a rehab facilitation this whole time. But I also feel that maybe when they moved in, David probably told him that this is my so-and-so, and this landlord believed it, not realizing that she was a young girl, or she may have never met Celeste. The landlord may never met Celeste, but this marriage wedding here, it has something to do with the fact of what the landlord thought David and Celeste was. Okay. So he knew they were together. He just didn't know the specs about the situation, that she was underage. Then we have egotism and male. Okay. I said in the previous two readings that I did not feel like David is remorseful. I still don't feel like he's remorseful. I think that with them finding the pill bottles and the drugs in the house, that he decided to go get healing, because that makes it seems like he had a drug problem, and that's the reason why he was making all this type of music and his visuals. He was not in his right state of mind. With the Page of Wands, that's a new start. healing. You see the heart chakra here. Healing, 7 of Wands. He's feeling, this is David, feeling like everybody's against him, thinking he is guilty of this, which I allegedly feel that he is, but he's playing victim. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this landlord is feeling kind of sorry for the guy, but he knows that he's going to get to the truth about it because it's not adding up. Okay. This David is quite a character. He knows how to act. He knows how to, it doesn't make any sense because it's like you want to go seek rehab, or you're going into a rehab facility or some sort of healing facility after the fact that all of this has happened. Okay. He hasn't said a fucking word, y'all. When is the last time someone has seen David out in public? Okay. So it's like he's really playing. I don't feel like this is like, I feel like this is premeditated. Like, yeah, I'm going to go to rehab to make it seem like I had some drug issues and this, that. I feel like this is the mindset of David. I don't feel like this dude is remorseful at all. I feel like he's just doing this or standing out of the spotlight or whatever for his own benefit because this is egotism. He has yet to say anything about Celeste. He has not said he was innocent. He hasn't said nothing. He really feels with this egotism here, he really feels that he's going to get away with this. He really feels that way. Okay? So there is something connecting David and that damn landlord. Okay? And David is playing in his face. But this landlord is going to get to the bottom of it. Something there. It's just something there. And he's piecing the pieces together. Because he want to get to the bottom of it too. But then you got this star, this, hey, I had some drug problems, talking to him in the background. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like it's a drug issue. And that's why he did what he did. He may not have never confessed that to him, but I just feel like David is trying to manipulate the situation like he has a drug problem. I already feel it. Like that I was in my state of mind. You knew exactly what you were doing, David. Allegedly. Okay. So let's get on to the new character that is in this situation that has came out, which, well, this person hasn't said anything, but there's pictures out of this guy named Neo. Some people feel like David had help in this situation. So I want to pull the cards to see what we get on Neo. They've been in pictures together. What is the situation with Neo? Universe complete. Okay. That's the world card. Uh-oh. I got two. Oh, okay. This fell on the floor, y'all. And it fell out like this. Reverse. Empress. Empress energy. Okay. Then we have the 5 of Wands, strife, up and down. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get some information on this Empress. What? Okay, let's go. One more. Magician. Hierophant. Empress. The competition. This doesn't look good. Whoever this Empress is, I don't know if this is a mother figure. It represents a mother figure. She's not any old queen. She's all 4 queens in the deck. We got the Magician underneath. Manipulation. We have competition upside down. And then we have the Hierophant, the order of things. There is someone here, mother figure, or seen maybe an auntie, maybe an older cousin, someone of that descent, which I felt like Celeste was a competition. And that's why the competition card was in reverse. This mother figure felt like Celeste was in the way of things. Okay? Magician. And then the Hierophant. Whoever this person is was more concerned about David's career. This Empress knew about Celeste and did not want him dealing with Celeste. Okay? The Neo situation with the magician, I just feel like David is just playing him as a tool. The head is cut off if there's no neck or anything. So I'm feeling like the head is disconnected with the body. Okay. So for me, I am picking up, and he's in the black chair, which could represent the Tesla. I feel like, and his hand is on the cup. Cup is love. This Neo guy may have allegedly may have had something to do with the dismemberment under the influence. The eyes are red, bound by the feet, holding the cup, a cup of love. Also, that's a wrench or something. That's an actual knife and a wrench in this man's hand. Let me put it up to the camera. Look at that imagery. Hold on. See if it visual. Wait. Look at the visual. Look at the visual. You have the head cut off, the red eyes. It's not, there's no neck there. Okay. Then you have the man over the cup, hand over the cup, representing love, and then some sort of stick object in the other hand, and the feet are bound, and he's on the tippy toes. So, and he's sitting on a big black luxury chair. So to me, allegedly, and there's a crow up here too. Crow up here too. Influence here. They need to talk to Neo. They need to talk to that young man. They need to talk to him for sure. Allegedly, they need to talk to him. They need to talk to him. They need to talk to him. Okay. As far as the actual body, there's too much symbolism in this card. And I asked about Neo, and I really allegedly feel like he may have played a main hand in this. And also, if you look closer, there's a tattoo on his hand of a symbol. This is occultic work. I continue to say that David was in the occult. This Neo guy may have been a part of his occult, this occult. And, you know, also I feel like this Neo guy could have been very much influenced by David. Hierophant card, the order of things, the occult, the mother, Empress, occult. She might be a part of the occult. I'm starting to see three people here. The influence, because the competition is upside down. This is the Five of Wands ultimate competition upside down. But what has changed for the competition to be upside down? Who would be in competition with the Empress? Who would be in competition? The woman of his life, typically. Okay. You know that mom and son dynamic where the son goes off and be with somebody and the mother doesn't like it or feels like she's a distraction to the situation. Here, the only thing that has changed where there is no more competition would be that Celeste passed. That's the only change. So with the competition in reverse, that signifies to me that someone else wanted her gone too, not just David. Okay. I'm also finding a direct connection with this Empress and the occult. He may have learned some of this stuff from the Empress, whoever she may be, mother figure, auntie figure, grandmother figure, influencing the situation to get rid of Celeste. This lady felt like Celeste was getting in front of the bag and causing him not to be due diligent in his career. She felt like she was a distraction. But then we have Neo here, who may have been a friend, may have had a fling with David. Okay, this Neo, they need to talk to Neo, and they need to talk to this Empress right here. They both could have wanted Celeste gone. This man is holding a cup of love. Okay, so there's something here with this Neo person, this Empress, and David removing the competition. Mm, mm, mm. Defeated. Here we go. Defeated. Five of Swords. Ultimate defeat. Outnumbered. Celeste was outnumbered. There was more than just one person wanting Celeste out the picture. Possibly three. They need to talk to this Neo guy though. They need to talk to him. Okay, so let me pull a couple more cards to see. And I know this is kind of long. I know this is kind of long and kind of slow, but this is what allegedly I'm picking up. I'm picking up. What else do we need to know about this situation here? Hmm. If it's not a mother, it's somebody that he looks up to. It's a female here. Okay. Page of, well, Princess of Pentacles, but really a Page of Pentacles. Okay. Just the beginning. Yeah, it was the beginning of his career. But it's came to a halt because nobody wants to work with him because they think that he has something to do, allegedly, with Celeste. Why is everything lagging in this case? Nine of Swords. Cruelty. Cruelty. Man, I really feel Nine of Swords, that's like mental torment. That's mental torment. Somebody is suffering behind the scenes, disappointed, regretting everything because their pentacle has been stopped and paged up. They were on their way, walking. They were on their way to the top, and then this happened. This person is regretting it. They're in mental torment every day about this situation. This could be David, because the only thing I'm feeling like he regret is in reference to his money, in reference to his career. He ain't said a damn thing about Celeste yet. Someone that you know passed away, found out in your car, and you're not going to say nothing. Not even we were friends or whatever. I know that, something. You still haven't said nothing. This man is suffering in silence, y'all. He knows realistically that it's coming, but I feel like there's no justice right now. But I do feel that David feels like he's going to get caught up some kind of way. Something is going to go wrong. There's a regret here, a disappointment, okay? An awakening possibly that he realized that he fucked up. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. You know, let's keep going. Let me pull two more cards and then we'll end the reading. We'll end the reading. This Neil guy, they need to talk to him for sure. They definitely need to talk to him. The strength card flew halfway. Someone is about to burst. It feels like the pressure. This person is just, they're in torment right now. They are in torment right now. I strongly feel that David is not the strongest right now. Wherever he is suffering in silence. This is a situation where this man may contemplate doing the worst. He could be drinking a lot. Okay, King of Cups could be drinking a lot. Ball wrap. Look at the tentacles. This is the emotion king. Drinking a lot, partying a lot. Okay. Valor, 7 of Wands, upside down. All the people. See, if it was right side up, look at that. This person is defending himself. Came out in reverse. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. I really don't think this may end up really bad. This may end up very, very bad. Peace. This person, David, is torn up on the inside, y'all. This man is suffering. He's suffering in silence so bad. There's nothing good out of this. Prince of Wands. There's nothing good out of this. 8 of Swords. Nothing good out of this. Nothing good out of this. Indecision. Don't know what to do. Trapped. That person is bound to that chair with 2 swords on the side of them. Bounded. Want to run. This is the Prince of Wands. Want to run away, but bounded. Bounded. Career is done for. This person, he is suffering, y'all. Suffering in the most way, in the worst way. When you see guilt like this, where you close your eyes and you see guilt, you open your eyes, you see guilt. Everything you do, you see the guiltiness. I mean, I'm just saying this man is under pressure like no other. And it's just going to be a major downfall for David. Okay? Justice is like really tearing him up. It's when I say regret, is not being remorseful for what he did to Celeste. It's allegedly. It's remorseful for destroying his career. Like I said, we got that page, that Princess of Pentacles. That's stopping. It's solidified because it's a pentacle, and pentacles are solid. So it's solidified, but this person is not walking nowhere. Not going up, not going down. They're stuck. You know? Bounded by their truths. The truth is the swords on both sides, bounded by the truth, stuck with the truth, stuck in the past. This the situation is, even though the conclusion of this reading is this: even though on the news and the investigation is not going the way that the people really want it, because we really want justice for Celeste. Okay, we really do. This is a tragic situation. Okay, allegedly, he should have never did it. Allegedly, 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 allegedly. Even though we don't see it on the TV, this man is paying a heavy price. And this man is suffering more than you can possibly know. More than you could possibly know. Okay? So I just feel I feel like justice is getting played out behind the scenes. We don't see it, but internally, this man is hurting bad. This man probably, with this healing situation as well, with this situation, I mean, this person don't see a way out. Like I said, the remorse is not about her. The remorse is the fact that his career got stopped. That's what it is. And the whole world is looking at him some kind of way. But this man is paying the price behind the scenes, y'all. Torment, suffering, addictions, other people in the situation, thinking that this would play out so well, and it did not play out so well. Yeah, in the public it may seem like there's no justice, but yeah, the spirit world, they're eating him out alive. They're tearing him up on the other side. Where can he go where he's not recognized? Where can he go? He would have to, you see, he's wearing a hood. He can't even show his face. That's how in regret this man is. Put it all on the line because you felt by doing something like this will elevate your career. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. This man is suffering. Okay? Very much so. And that's karma. That's karma. That's what happens. You don't get to take people out this world without paying a price. When you know damn well that shit should have never happened. Celeste should have never been in your presence. Period. So, you got to think about that. He made these decisions. He made his bed. Now he got to suffer in silence. He got to suffer. But justice for Celeste. Hashtag justice for Celeste. She didn't deserve what allegedly happened. I feel that they need to talk to that Neo dude. They really do. I really feel they need to talk to him. They need to talk to him. They need to talk to him like right now. Okay? And this Empress right here. Okay? So we're going to stay tuned to the story. This was the Celeste and David reading part 3 with the new details that was discovered. Okay? Again, you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. If you're celebrating, if not, have a wonderful day, and stay protected. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.